Shalom. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. And this is a PSA concerning uh, GMS Somalia. GMS Somalia is not affiliated with Great Millstone at all. I repeat, I'm gonna say it once again. GMS Somalia is not affiliated with Great Millstone, and this is what the guy looks like right here. This character right here who calls himself GMS Somalia, this guy is definitely an agent. And we're letting you brothers know. And, brothers, keep your eyes out, keep a watch. You got agents that are all around that are infiltrating the different camps. Brothers, be vigilant in this day and time. And see, the scriptures say this too. Let me go to Revelations, Revelations 12 and 12. It says, because see, Esau knows that his time is up. So now they're basically going to launch a smear campaign coming against the men of the Most High. So that's where we're at right now. The scriptures say here, Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. This devil right now, they're operating their plan. This happened back in the ancient time. You go back in during the time of the Roman Empire, when the persecution came against the Christians, which was us, our foreparents. It was Emperor Nero that waged the campaign against the Israelites. And what did Nero do? Nero, the great fire that happened in Rome, Nero basically burnt part of the city down and then blamed us. And I'm going to just read a little excerpt here about it. The Great Fire of Rome began on the 18th of July, 64 AD. And it speaks about the fire started in the merchant shops around Rome's Chariot Stadium, Circus Maximus. After 6 days, the fire was brought under control. But before the damage could be assessed, the fire reignited and burned for another 3 days. In the aftermath of the fire, 71% of Rome had been destroyed, 10 out of 14 districts. According to Tacitus and later Christian tradition, Emperor Nero blamed the devastation on the Christian community in the city, initiating the empire's first persecution against the Christians. As you see right there in the drawing, what do you see? Being thrown to the lions. And those were Jakes, by the way. There wasn't no white people. Even though the picture is depicting like it was some Edomites. No, those were Negroes that were thrown to the lions. Let me just go down here a little bit. Here it says the aftermath. Down here at the bottom, it says, let me see, I'm just going to highlight this. It says, Christians blamed by Nero for the fire were identified, arrested, and killed. Some, for the entertainment of spectators, were torn to pieces by hunting dogs. Others were crucified in ways calculated to make them look ridiculous. According to St. Jerome, the total number of Christians martyred by Nero was 979. So that's just a little a bit about the history about the great fire that happened in Rome and how we were blamed for it, and we weren't the ones who did it. Just like you got this fuckstick right here who calls himself GMS Somalia. We don't know this dude. We never met this guy. This guy is not a part of us. He's not affiliated with us. The views and opinions that this guy expressed are not that of Great Millstone. We are not affiliated with this guy. And he goes under different names too. If you go and watch a video done by the brother, Manata Zakbar, GMS South Carolina, he did a video about this guy 7 months ago where he was going into this demon. And he got a video up right now called GMS Somalia. Is the same demon we warned you about 7 months ago. So you can go check that out. But this is a picture of what the guy looks like, because he goes on his brother's live stream and he's leaving these crazy ass comments. But nonetheless, this is basically Esau's waging a smear campaign against the Israelites now, because now it's time for them to turn up the heat. So now they're going to bring that persecution. And if you remember, back in maybe about 11 years ago, they were supposed to be putting out a movie, and the movie was called Asher, right? So they basically running the program, even though they never made the movie. They're running the program right now. That's what this is. If you want to call it Project Nero, Operation Asher, this is what these devils are doing, man. So I'm gonna read here. This goes back to November 8th, 2013. Right? Black Israelites will be at the center of a psychological thriller starring Danny Glover and Mekhi Phifer. Right? So that was them promoting. They were gonna make this movie called Asher. So let's look at what it says here. The plot. It says, the psychological thriller, which is being shopped at the American film market this week, Code meets Donnie Brasco with a story that will see New York college student infiltrate the Black Israelites as part of research for a thesis paper. Glover will play the powerful leader of the Black Israelite sect, while Pfeiffer will play the dissenting member of the group who befriends Rene Rosaldo's college student character and who just might be planning a terrorist attack. Right? So that was the plot of the movie. This dude right here, he calls himself GMS Somalia, and he'll go on the comment board and he makes these outlandish comments. He one comment here he put here, I choked my woman to death, or something like that. He put here as a comment up on one of the brothers' videos. This dude is an agent, and you're gonna have these agents out here that are gonna come in the comment board, and they're gonna they'll even put scriptures in the chat that we normally will put up when brothers are doing a lesson. So just just so brothers can keep their eyes open, you know, on the watch for these demons, because these demons, they're out there and they're jumping in the brothers' chats. But let's go back to the scripture. Now, we don't promote that. We're not going to rise up against this devil, the so-called white man. We're not going to lay a finger on Esau. We're going to wait for the Lord. The Lord is the one that's going to rise up and do the fighting for us. The Lord is the one that's going to fight for us. As for us on this side, the scriptures say this. I'm gonna get Romans 13. Scriptures say this in Romans 13. Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. So this devil, he's in power, he's up over us, but the Most High set him up over us. Because right now we're going through a punishment. So it says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High. So we can't sit here and get together as a militant group like the Black Panthers or some type of paramilitary group and go after the government. Nah, that's not going to happen. First of all, Esau is the master of carnal warfare. The Esau was given the sword as his blessing. We can't defeat him with his blessing. The only way we can defeat him is with the blessing that the Lord gives, with the blessing that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to give us. And that's when the Lord gives us that spiritual power, whoever amongst us the Lord blesses with that power, that's what's going to back Esau up. That's the standard that's going to back this man up off of us. But going to learning how to use weapons and stuff like that, that's not working, because that's Esau's blessing. You're only playing into Esau's hands when you do that. So these guys running around here, the scriptures speak about having faith. So we can't defeat Esau with his blessing. His blessing is a sword. But when the Lord gives us our blessing, we'll be able to defeat him. It says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of Yahweh, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. So what? We got to wait. The scriptures say this, for rulers are not terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same, right? So, again, this guy, GMS Somalia, He is not affiliated with us, and he goes in as other names too. But GMS Somalia is one of the names he goes in as. And so I want to read another scripture. I want to get one in Zephaniah. Again, this guy, he's not affiliated with us. He's not a part of us. He's a demon. He's a demon that's set up out there. Basically, what they're going to use these spies for is a way to draw us in, so they can use legislation to come after us. So in order for them to do that, the term is called Hegelian dialectics: problem, reaction, solution. For every problem, there's a solution. So in order for them to come after us, they have to pull us into a situation. Now, by doing that, by saying that we're affiliated with this guy, and this guy is saying that he calls himself a terrorist for the Most High, that's another uh, uh, name or sign, and you might see him under, right? Or he has another name where I think he says something, kill LGBT members for the Most High. That's another name that this person, GMS Somalia, goes under, I believe. So just to put it out there, just for you to know. So they're going to use these agent provocateurs to try to do something, but then they throw it on us as if they're a part of us, and as if we did it. So now they can come down on us, and they can come after us. That's what's going on. It's a smear campaign. Okay, it's a smear campaign. That's all it is. So Zephaniah 3:8, it says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." And that's what the Lord said. So this nigga who's doing this, matter of fact, there's another scripture. Just a couple scriptures, and then go get the book of Luke 20. Yeah, Luke 20. Because there's nothing new under the sun. Luke 20:20. It says, "And they watched him and sent forth spies, which should feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words," which that's what you got right here, a spy who feigns himself, who acts like he's a just man. You understand what they're saying? So they're trying to use the words the scriptures that we bring out in the scriptures, the breakdown that we bring out, and they're going to try to use that as a way to draw us into some of their shenanigans. That's what the game is. It says, "And they watched him and sent forth spies, which should feign themselves as just men," meaning they pass themselves off like they're just men, like they with it. Yeah, brother. Hey, y'all, Bashim, brother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That they might take hold of his words, that they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the government. And that's what this is right here. That's what this is going on right here. There's another one. Galatians. Let's see if I can pull it up here in Galatians. Galatians, the 2nd chapter. It says here, Galatians 2:4. "And that because of false brethren unawares brought in, who came in privately to spy out our liberty, which we have in Yahweh Shai, that they might bring us into bondage under who? Under the devil, the so-called white man. In other words, give Esau license to roll on us." So that's what it is. This guy, GMS Somalia, he is not affiliated with us. And like I said, he goes under another name called I believe it's kill LGBT members for the Most High. That's another name that he goes by. GMS Somalia, that one, and there's a few others he go by. I think it might be GMS Arabia. He might call himself that too. So just to be on the lookout for this demon, GMS Somalia is not affiliated with us at all. Not affiliated with us at all. So that was pretty much all I wanted to say on that. So be strong, be vigilant. Keep the prayers up, brothers. Love each other, have love for each other. Check on brothers, keep each other on the straight and narrow. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.